Hi guys, welcome to the weekly wrap-up with Councilwoman Jamie Torres and Zaylie Armijo. Happy International Women's Day. Women's History Day.
It's so good to have you back, Zaylie.
Yes, thanks so much for having me. I love doing this and I love being a part of this.
I can't believe it's been a year since you were with us last time.
It feels like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, fast, but I'm sure so much has happened in that period of time. So welcome back.
Yes, thank you.
And welcome everyone to the weekly wrap up. This is where me and usually DJ Cons, today it's Zaylie Armijo, will cover what's happening in City Council and give you some announcements that might be of interest. So we'll get started. Thank you again for being with us, Zaylie. And what kind of music did you pick for us this week?
Today we have the instrumental for This Love by Bobby Rosa. His music is very calming, but I feel like it's a great way to start off the weekend.
Love it. Love it. I love a calm weekend. Welcome, everyone. So legislatively, I actually have quite a bit that's happened this week that I want to update folks on. One, we heard in committee updated changes that are being proposed to the sidewalk ordinance. So you might remember voters in 2022 approved paying a fee every year for sidewalk maintenance and installation. The committee was convened over the last year to make sure that it was a fair way of actually charging property owners. And they actually ended up modifying the proposal. What used to be that you would pay a certain amount per linear foot that you had of sidewalk. Now it's just going to be a flat fee, and it's going to be a pretty equitable fee. So we will share more information about that. That will come to council in about 2 weeks for us to actually vote on. But we finally got the proposal, and it's well before the July deadline when we would need to start charging folks. So good information to have before any bills go out. The next item was that we approved $1 million for Parks and Rec to give to the Llama at Lincoln Park Vision Plan to make sure that the design covers all of the vision elements so that they can submit for a grant to do the construction in one big phase. So fingers crossed we get that big grant and we're able to complete those construction efforts fast and not slow. And then all the other bond project dollars are going out. They came through committee this week. They'll be coming to City Council. And some of the things that District 3 still has in queue for those issuance dollars, West Colfax improvements. You know, remember I updated the group that medians elevated and landscaped are back in the project, so that's great news. And the Westwood Rec Center, $10 million is getting released for the construction, so that means construction is about to happen. And I know a lot of people have been waiting for updates on what the heck is happening with that big plot of land where the rec center is supposed to be. Construction is about to take place, so super excited about that. And then a proposal called Healthy Drinks for Kids. So Zaylie, I don't know if you've gone to restaurants where they have a kids menu and you get a combo of food and drink.
Yeah.
This proposal is saying if there's a combo that comes with a drink, that drink default is either water or milk and not a soda. You can still ask for a soda, but the default is going to be a healthier drink. So that's coming through committee, and it would apply to any restaurant that offers a kids combo meal package. So pretty interesting. And then obviously, because this is Women's History Month, Zaylie is with us, and I love that you are here. You're such a star and a pro, and in honor of Women's History Month as well, Denver Public Library invited me to read a story, which I love to read to kids, for their phone a story.
Really? That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. So I remember this got on my radar during COVID because you couldn't go to like story time. So you could call a phone number and somebody's reading a story through your phone. So you can put it on speaker picture, share it with your kids. And now through March 19th, you can listen as I read a book called Carmela Full of Wishes by Matt de la Peña. And this one tells the story of a girl named Carmela and her immigrant family. She loves her family and is finally old enough to join her brother on the errands that he goes on. So she's so excited about that. It's such a sweet story.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I am definitely going to have to check that out. I'd love to show that to my nephew. He loves reading, so that sounds awesome.
It's a good one. And the library will have a bunch of other events around Women's History Month. So you can also check out their website for a list of books that they're promoting by women's authors and other things to take advantage of. So we will share that info as well.
Awesome.
I know. I love the library. And as an aside, we got to tour the Central Library's renovations. Those are going to be open to the public soon. And it looks amazing. It's beautiful inside. So those were bond dollars and the library fund dollars that are used there. So beautiful spaces. And then talent is unmatched in District 3. And Denver Public Art and Art Students League of Denver are teaming up to bring 2 new art commissions to our community, specifically in Westwood.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. That's one thing I love about the whole D3 community, the talent and just how everybody can just come together. That's my favorite.
It's just like a natural thing, right?
Yes.
And community's input matters. They want to hear your visions, what inspires you, ideas for these upcoming art projects. So let's collaborate and make a really lasting impact in Westwood. They do have limited capacity, so local community, we want to make sure you have a say in what goes up on the walls.
Awesome. And then where do we sign up for that?
We will be sharing that link in the comments below this broadcast, and then we'll be sharing it on all of our social media channels.
Awesome.
Yes. And that's it for me. Zaylie, do you have any shout outs for community today?
Shout out to all these just amazing, wonderful women. This month is just dedicated to just being a woman and being phenomenally, beautifully just a woman. So shout out to all the mothers, all the sisters, the grandmas, everybody.
I love it. Thank you for that and rooting us back in our kind of matrilineal lines, and always makes me think about my mom, and you have an awesome mom and how powerful they are. So thank you to our moms who make history in our families and in our communities every day.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Have a good one, guys.